Hello my lovely Libras, thank you so much for tuning into your June reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to bring you this reading for you every month. Now this month we're going to be using the Truth Seekers Tarot deck, and I will warn you that it does have nudity, so if you happen to stumble across, if we rather happen to stumble across a card with boobies or something like that, I would say, just be warned of that. You know, if boobies offend you, then don't really watch in case. But this is for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. And if you want a more accurate reading for your personal energies, what I would advise you do is just to get a reading from myself by going to the list below, and you'll be able to check out all the readings that I have on offer. As well, if you want access to the additional readings that I have on this channel, all you need to do is access them through Patreon. And from as little as $1, you can see all the additional readings that I add to my site every month. So let's have a look and see what information is coming through for you all. Now, as many of you know, I am Libra rising, so I often look at Libra videos as well just to make sure, and my moon sign as well. Sometimes the moon sign is far more accurate than the sun sign and vice versa. So it's kind of all about what your energies are doing at this point. But let's see what June's bringing in for Libra, shall we? So if you want to have a little bit of a breath, tune in your body to your intuition, make sure that you feel like you are in control of your breathing as well. And also, if you get a little bit of a tingling in your forehead throughout the reading, this means that your guides and your intuition is trying to speak to you. So let's see. 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords. What is going on, Libra? Okay, so 4 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords. They're just telling me look at the bottom, so I'm just going to have a look at the bottom and see. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to put this card here. So Temperance is there. So this is all about your health, I would say. It can be about other things as well, because I don't generally focus on love, career, blah blah blah. I just get the energies that are coming in that may affect it. But this, I believe, is something to do about your mental health and about your physical health. This is the primary focus that they want you to look at this month. Doesn't matter about other people, doesn't matter about pleasing other people or doing this and doing that and doing blah 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 blah. This is basically what they want you to do, is focus on what you need in order to make yourself happy. So you could have, for instance, if you are Libra Sun and your moon is in Scorpio. Scorpio was an amazing reading. Libra, as you can see, it's not as high energy. It's still got high energy, but it's not as high. And I think this is basically telling you kind of a combination as to what's coming through for you, saying that you do need to focus on yourself. Doesn't matter about the world at large and all these things that can very much affect an extra sensitive, empathic Libra. What you need to do, I think, is just mainly focus on the self, and like I was saying before, energy and breath and focusing on your intuition. I don't know why I was called on to say something about that for you in particular, but it just feels as though there's a lot of potential here for you. 4 of Cups, and let's just have a look. Disappointment, boredom of the routine, feeling too rooted, like you want to be out there with the rest of the ships, you want to experience life, you want to be energetic, you want to find your true place in this world potentially. This is something that I think that you're going to be able to maneuver, because even in this one, 2 of Swords is generally resonant with a stalemate situation, having to make a choice that maybe you don't feel ready to make yet, or maybe you feel as though you really want to go down one route but you feel compromised and you have to go another that you're not really happy with, and it's just kind of being very much in a mental state. High energy of your one aspect of yourself may be in some kind of clash with the other half of yourself. So for instance, Gemini moon may be very much in contrast with this reading for you, but it's basically trying to find the balance between the two and communicate with yourself and your spirituality, because we all have different levels. We have the base level, which is like where we're grounded, where we are. It's our physicality, it's our body, it's the way what we eat, sleep, everything like that. We run up from that is our spirituality. And it's all about the emotions that we feel and the kind of people that we talk to and what we think and what we are. And above that, it's our intuition and how we use our spirituality. And that's our, like, oh, he's a bad man, or oh, he's this, or oh, he's that. So I feel this is basically a combination between the first two levels, your mental state and your physical state of being, how you're perceiving things, and also how you are feeling as well. So this is very much a base reading. Other things may be more high spiritual and energy, but this is more about grounding yourself and actually realizing that there is a choice. There is a choice. Don't be too anxious. I don't like seeing this card sometimes because it indicates to me that a lot of people are actually losing sleep. Please don't lose sleep. Please don't. Anxiety and worry are the two things that not many people can control, but worrying will not change the course of the future. Worrying will just make you more stressed. Some things you can control, okay, but whatever situation your other aspects have got you in, basically you don't have to cling on to the reins for dear life. Just kind of see how things are playing out around you, I would say. Just see if you can feel content and comforted by your own power and your own belief in yourself, because you are worthy of changes. You are worthy of you being part of that open space and the open sea and finding your plan. May not be working as far as you want it to, like as quickly as you want it to. It may not be coming, you feel like maybe you're a bit stuck in some respects, and that could cause you a little bit of anxiety here. And again here, a little bit of like personal victory. You want that. You may feel like, oh, there's a winning way, you're not. You may feel as though like, oh, I don't want to be there and everybody else seems to be getting their things and I'm not, and why? Heal that part of yourself, please. Your energy needs to be regained. You need to top up your energy pot. You need to calm your inner self. It could be by having a probiotic every morning. It could be by drinking different tea, less caffeine, sleeping more. It could be by just trying something like minor basic yoga stretches, or going out in the garden and drinking your tea outside for the morning, or getting up half an hour earlier or later. Whatever you need, there is something that you can do to heal this part of yourself that's driving you mad. It's like, this month, I would want to say to you as well, Libra, it's not a bad month. I'm not saying that, oh, everything's going to be so wrong and it's going to happen. It's just like, no, you have the potential here to unanchor yourself. But it's the feelings that are anchoring you to this taking place right now. It's your feelings and your fear that's kind of not achieving maybe, that's kind of sticking you to this place. And the reading basically is saying you have the potential, if you do the right things, to release yourself completely and actually see a good side. I mean, I would love to do a reading for those of you who are going to completely change your mental state and your physical being and your energy and raise your vibration in June, because I'm sure it'd be completely different. I'm sure that you would actually see a completely new side and something new and something positive, because you actually take the time to listen to what your body's trying to tell you, and you actually take the time to enforce control maybe over what you can. Like, okay, I'm going to make sure that I only eat something and something today, and I'm not going to let this person get to me, and something blah blah blah. I mean, you know, for me, I've had problems with my ears for the last 2 months, and it really does get you down sometimes. It really, like, oh, because I'm Libra rising, so it's like maybe in June I'll want to distance myself and not focus on that health issue so much and not let it bother me so much, so I can uproot myself and actually go out there rather than going, oh no, everything's going wrong and I'm not getting better, and all. Just kind of release yourself from that pattern. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's coming through. And I'm going to close my eyes as I do this reading. Okay, what does Libra need to know? Okay, right down here, right in the corner. Let's have a look. Oh, right, that's in reverse, which sometimes isn't nice to see. This is 2 hours. So this is normally rationality, analysis, basically justice and authority. If it's down Like here, it basically is like dullness. Again, feeling maybe contained a little bit like that. Maybe feeling like you're too wrought. Okay, they just said get another 2. So Libra, you may be a little bit longer than I anticipated. Okay, so that one. Oh, that's a blank one. Okay. Okay, there's another 2. Yay! Okay, that's a really nice one. That's Fehu. Yes. Okay, so Hagalaz and Fehu. So Fehu is money and hope. This is luck, success, happiness. This is basically saying, even though you're like, oh no, it's so dull, it's so boring, you've got so much more to come in other aspects of your life. And Hagalaz even is like the trials that you maybe have faced, especially here, maybe like the efforts that you're actually using to overcome this kind of maybe negative state of being. Sometimes, some of you, it's gonna sort. You need to turn that upside down, basically. You need that to mean positivity. You need that to mean authority and graciousness and stuff, because you have Fehu here, which is also protection. So I think you need to wrap yourself in Fehu to kind of protect against that upside down. You know, this is the only way I feel that you're really going to truly connect within yourself and your energies and feel proud. No, but I do believe that this is actually going to work in your favour, Libra, because I don't see anything that's telling me, oh, you know, it's going to be a horrible month for Libra. In fact, it's more likely saying that other things will be going on in your life, other things will be happening, you know, that they didn't feel like they really wanted to pay attention to. They really didn't feel like to bring up, oh, Joyce is coming over for Sunday lunch and you're going to have an argument. They didn't really feel like saying that to you. What they wanted to say is that no matter how stuck you may feel, no matter how much of an issue or how many things you have to get done, or no matter how many good things even happening in your life, you may still at some point in June feel like you're absolutely not going anywhere and frustrated with that, and that your health's getting you down. You're going to move forward from that. There is an end to that. You are moving towards something much better, and all you have to do is have patience with yourself and monitor yourself if you need to. I don't feel this is being very negative for you. I think this is actually quite positive and saying any negatives will be actually turned on their head. Focus on the good things. Like in times of strife, always focus on the helpers. So I do believe that everything is going to work out for you, Libra. And do let me know how you are feeling as well in general. I always love to hear from you, see how this resonated with you as well. And I also love to hear like subscriptions and shares and all this kind of stuff, and Twitter and Instagram and everything like that. Thank you so much for interacting with me through there. If you do want a personal reading from me, just to read on even more into your personal details, I would actually have a look at the website and see what kind of reading you'd like, because I do have a variety. And also, if you would like to support me on Patreon for the new moon readings, the full moon readings and everything else in between, just click the link below and you can actually support me from as little as $1 on Patreon and get access to all the additional goodies. So without further ado, I will love you and leave you, Libra. I wish you all the very best and take care of yourselves. Speak soon.